Hello everyone, and yes, just gonna quickly just get this out of the way. I've actually been working with a few things lately. There's been a few problems lately, and I just noticed that during like a stream, and talking with some of my friends about this. Now, I understand that it's just a minor thing. It's nothing too fancy or anything. It's just that it kind of is getting a bit irritating, and I understand is that people are helping me with it, but what I don't get is that it's it's kind of pushing my limits. It's kind of pushing my boundaries. Now, what I mean by that is that I've been getting a lot of people that's been asking, try and change your backstory of your of Small Wolf, my character, my persona. Um, the truth is, I haven't actually explained everything about him. Now, I understand it's just a standard procedure of trying to explain things, and you guys may understand it just a tad bit more. Not by much, but just a tad bit more. But what I'm trying to do at this point is, like, I'm doing multiple things at once. If you actually don't, guys, if you guys really don't know, my let's just say that my Wi-Fi, my internet is kind of been shitting lately. It's kind of been fucking up during the last few weeks. And doing these videos, these cruise videos, may happen, but I don't know, like, I don't know if it's gonna end up, like, if it's gonna end up shit, or if it's gonna end up perfectly. That's one of my major flaws. This is one of the major problems I have so far. But I'm kind of working on a few things now, so that if you guys are again pretty interested, I can try and get you guys, involved. Speaking of car videos, like the cruise with the furries video, there is another one coming up next week. And like I said, it's every 3 weeks that it turns up. I know maybe on this one it may have already been like 3 weeks. But I'm just trying to notify some of these things to you guys. And again, if you guys are pretty interested in joining me and my friends, especially with Moon, Shadow, and Blade the Wolf, if you guys want to join us on that, then you can come along with us as a guest of honor and stuff. But other than that, that's really about it. I need to actually explain another thing very quickly. I'm going to give 2 shout outs, and I've been wanting to do this one for a little bit of time because my friend Moon Shadow has his own YouTube channel, and it is Moonshadow's 171 The Wolf. And basically it's his channel. He has uploaded the cruise video with me and Blade and a special guest, which I'm going to be notifying on that one too, as well as, but I want to give another shout out to Alpha Wolfie. Alpha Wolf, I don't know how you pronounce your last name, but I'm just going to suspect it's that. I'm going to give you guys a bit of a shout out because you two, one of you are probably like the best, one of my friends and stuff, and then the other one is just because you're a good YouTuber and stuff. Just for getting up there in the world. I am going to include more people in the shout-out pretty soon, but right now I'm not really interested in that. I'm just going to go through my main subject, and that is talking about Small Wolf's backstory. Now, what I'm trying to do with this at the moment is that I'm trying to update him. During my time of working and in college and going through streams and really talking about my backstory, there's been too much people that's been criticizing, saying he's a bit too basic. Now, like I said, I haven't explained everything about him to you guys. And one of the things that I've never touched on is that he can be a very nice wolf if you do, get along with him, if you know what I mean. And this has been proven by a friend of mine, of Alpha Wolfie, because I've actually added him, Oscar I should say, I've added him on Google Hangouts. And Small Wolf was like a pretty nice wolf. He was a pretty cute and adorable wolf, just playing and stuff. Too cute to me anyways. just to me. Now, I am going to have to give up. I'm going to have to give a few pointers, as well as, because there's actually something else big that I want to do as well as, and that is a comic book series. A comic series. Now, I am thinking about this right now. I do have the paper to do it on, but I need to actually buy the paper. I do have the sketchbook, which is directly below this camera. But I'm trying to find the same book as this, so I can actually, do that on. What is it going to be about, if you guys are wondering? Now, it will be something that I have actually done in the past. I told this to 2 of my friends. I have not told this to anyone else lately, so I'm not going to spoil it to anyone at this point. But basically, it's going to be based around Small's backstory and between multiple of his friends. And this was way before he actually makes his own pack, by the way. So at this point, yeah, that's basically him. Another thing that I may need to I need to explain this to you guys. I need to explain is that if you guys are pretty, like I said, if you guys are pretty interested to help me out with the backstory and the the comic book series, I really don't mind. It's just that I'm trying to figure this by myself and see if other people are pretty. Not obviously. I obviously know there will be a few people that'll be interested. But I'm just wondering on my end. On my end of the field, anyways. But anyways, other than that, that's really about it. Nothing else I must add. Nothing else I must explain. There's only one thing I must add, however. Like I said, if you guys are pretty interested in joining us with the Cruise with the Furries video, which is in every 3 weeks, by the way, but I try and make them as early as possible, then I can wait for another few weeks, so then I can upload them. But at this point, yes, that's really about it. Nothing else. There's nothing else I need to really talk about at this point. So anyway, you guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope I'll see you all next time.